Grandma? A little bit louder.
Hi, Grandma.
For your birthday, Addie wanted to share her top memories. Addie, let's show them this memory. What's this a picture of?
Chick-fil-A.
Going to Chick-fil-A. What do you eat at Chick-fil-A?
The nuggets.
Second top grandma memory.
Going in the hot tub.
Going in the hot tub. You don't like the hot tub.
Yes, I do.
Swimming in the hot tub all day long. Last favorite grandma memory is?
Going on vacation.
What's your favorite place you've gone?
I don't know.
Everywhere. Grayson, can you say happy birthday?
No.
We tried our best. Mwah. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Janis. I was thinking about your personality and what I like best about your personality. And I think of 1 Thessalonians 5:11 when it talks about being encouraging to one another and building others up. And that is what you have done in my life. You have definitely been my encourager. No matter where we are on the journey, you always have positive things to say, and you see the best in people. And I so appreciate that about you. Thank you for your friendship all these years. I think we've known each other for 45 or 46 years. And what a road it's been, what a fun journey. I think about all our times in junior and senior high at Mission Hills. We both married our high school boyfriends. We married 3 years apart, and you were my dive buddy. We took diving lessons together, and I think about all the trips that the four of us have made going diving, and particularly last year, our trip to Thailand and Vietnam. What a great time it was with you and Steve, and what special times we've all had together. And I so appreciate that, and I look forward to the trip we get to make in the fall with Kellerman's to Croatia, and that you and Steve and Kent and I will be going to Italy. You're so easy to travel with. We love traveling with you guys. I also think about the path that you've taken, the journey that you've been on. I know it wasn't the journey that you expected, but I want to tell you and encourage you that I so appreciate the ministry that you've made out of that journey. You've been so encouraging to other people who have had the same bumps in the road that you've had. You've been a light in the lives of so many people, and I've just seen how God has used you in a mighty way to touch the lives of other people. I know that the journey hasn't been easy. I'm glad that I've been there with you on your journey, and I know that God has great plans for you in the days ahead. So I say, happy 60th birthday. May God bless you in the year and the years to come.
Happy birthday, Janis! We are just so thankful for you in so many ways. To answer the questions, so I think my favorite thing about you is this unconditional sense of like acceptance, and like I always know if I was like, I need a hug, that you would be there ready to give a hug, ready to embrace, like regardless of, you know, how out of sorts I was, how messy I was. Like there's just a sense of like it's always safe to be in your presence. And when I think about how you've impacted my life, I go back a long ways into thinking about how, like, as a high school kid and a college kid and even a young adult, you know, I was this kind of random girl in your life, and somehow I always felt like I mattered to you still. And then who knew I was going to become your niece-in-law? But I think just always feeling that sense of just your steadiness and that like predictability of like your loyalty and willingness to connect and engage. I definitely take that with me. And then the other thing I would say is just your generosity. Just watching you like in your thoughtfulness with your family, with us, with your friends, just always wanting to like give and create spaces for people to be 13. And anyway, we just adore you. We think you're the bee's knees, pun intended, Steve Kugler. And I wish we could be there to celebrate, but I hope you just feel so loved and so celebrated because dang it, you deserve it. Mwah.
What is your favorite thing about Janis Kugler?
Well, I always think she's a great mother and grandmother. I love her little children and how wonderful she is. And I love the way you take care of me, Janis, and are at my beck and call when I need help with doctors and stuff. And I appreciate it and love you so much.
How has Janis Kugler influenced your life?
Well, she has become a good friend, and she has blessed me in so many ways. She's I've enjoyed all her activities through her life, and her sports and cheerleading and all, and she's just been a real special blessing that way.
And she was your daughter.
And she's my daughter, my firstborn, the thrill of having this darling baby all of a sudden. It was great fun.
Is there anything else you want to say for her birthday?
I love you, Janis, and I wish you many more wonderful, wonderful years with your sweet family and with all of us.
I first met Janis back in the early 1970s when she began dating my son, Steve. It was fun to watch their relationship grow from dating into love, and we were thrilled to have her into the Kugler family. Janis and I have, as many of you, worked, played, laughed, cried together, but best of all is that we share our love for God and His Word. And so my motto for this tribute is Proverbs 31. Know that she is a precious jewel to Steve and that his heart trusts her. She has treasured her family and puts them before her own interest. She looks well to the ways of her household and opens her mouth to wisdom. She opens her hand to the poor and reaches out to the needy with kindness. Her strength and dignity through her health struggle these past years is an exemplary role model. Her children call her blessed, and her husband also praises her. Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. God bless you, Janis.
Birthday, Janis. I'm so excited to be a part of this. And as I was thinking about your influence on my life over the years, I remember when I first met you in 2000, when I was interviewing for a job at MOPS, and you hired me. And you must have seen some potential because I really wasn't even qualified for the job. But that really speaks to what I see as one of your great qualities, is that you're very growth-oriented. You encourage growth in other people, and you also model that growth in yourself, taking steps for your own personal development and professional development. And I've seen that over the years, where you also encourage other people to grow. And that also brings me to an attribute that I really appreciate about you, is your generosity. I value your generosity, and you're generous in relationships, with your friendships, in investing in people, in time and energy. And I know you've been very generous in the nonprofit community and sharing your expertise, and in your church community, and really modeling that generous living. So I think that growth and generosity are two attributes that I really value in you, and I'm just privileged to count you as a friend. And I'm praying for many, many more years of growth and generous living as you celebrate this milestone and many more to come.
Happy birthday, Janis. Hey, you know what? My word for you is malleable. You have taught me how to be shaped by all that you go through. Malleable actually means to be hammered or pressed out of shape into something else. And you've always been beautiful, but I think through everything you've been through and everything I have watched you embrace and then conquer, you have shown a beautiful spiritual malleability, and you have changed my life. I'm so honored to have done life with you, from MOPS to friendship. So happy birthday.
Yeah, what she said. Happy birthday. You're an awesome person. We're just thankful to know you at all. Have a wonderful day.
We love you, Janis.
Hey, Janis, happy birthday. hey, thank you so much for all that you did for our wedding and just how you've always been involved in our lives and my life. So you rock. Thank you so much. Happy birthday.
You're the best. Happy birthday, Janis.
Bye.
My favorite thing about Janis Kugler is that she's my sister. God has blessed me beyond measure that Janis is my sister. But not only is that my most favorite thing. My favorite thing about Janis is how much she loves and gives to everybody over and over and over and over again. I love how creative she is. I love how she creates parties. I love how she was amazing at Jacob's wedding and everything she did. She gives herself to anything that she does with all that she has. And I think the world of her. And how has my life been impacted by Janis Kugler? I have been loved by her. I would have no sister if I didn't have her. My life would be completely different had I not had Janis Kugler in my life. And I would never have had a place to stay when I fall apart and break down. I would not have a safe place to really be myself and be with her. My life has been impacted by her faith and by the gift that we've had to go through, that we get to go through many things together. The birth of our children one day apart, that I've gotten to walk through life with her, with cancer and with all kinds of other things. And I'm just a loved woman because of Janis. And I can't think of any other greater gift. Well, there have been a few other great gifts, but one of my greatest gifts I've ever received is that Janis Kugler is my sister.
My favorite thing about my aunt has to be how kind and generous she is. She is always there. I just remember when I was a little kid, I loved this like Furby kind of a thing, and for Christmas I talked about it all the time, and so she got me one, and it was just really fun to have it all there, and it was so nice. That's just a little part of that, and I'm not saying that she is just kind and generous that way. She is very, very always wants to be in your life. That also brings me how my life is impacted by her. She has been there for me my whole life, and I'm only 15, so it's not that long of a life, but she's been there not just for me but for my family, and just she's always there, and I can always count on her.
Happy birthday, Janie! You've definitely impacted my life in so many ways, and I just wanted to start off by saying thanks for being like a second mom to me and always welcoming me into your family and making me feel like one of your own. And I just wanted to say thanks for everything you've done for me over the past 7-8 years, which is a lot of things. And you're just so great, and I love always seeing you when I come to hang out with Carrie, and you've just really raised an amazing friend, and I just love spending time with your family and you, and you're just so great. And happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Janis. You're a great friend.
You're such an awesome neighbor.
We've had so many fun times together.
And we love you.
Love you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Clink and drink. Sorry.
Happy birthday, Janis. You are a great friend.
You are such an awesome neighbor.
We've had so many fun times together. We
love you. Cheers.
Cheers. Clink and drink. God, I wish all these were recorded. Right? Sean
I heard it go click, click.
No, it should be
No, he
recording.
would make it worse.
I know.
We'd never get through it.
Alright. Okay, now it's
I think
on
we should
video.
say
something about drinking without her. Okay, ready?
Take 12. Happy birthday, Janice! You're a great friend. You are such an awesome neighbor.
And we've had so many fun times together.
We love you, and we treasure all the
times we've had together. I am not freaking saying that.
I thought 115.
Happy
birthday, Janice.
You are a great friend.
You are such an awesome neighbor.
And we've had so many fun times together.
We love you, and we treasure all the good memories that we have.
Cheers!
Cheers!
We can drink.
Janice, my favorite thing about you is that you are a mentor. My life has been impacted by you since the day that I was born. I look up to you and hold you in high esteem. Many times throughout my life, your family and your home has been a second home to me. From your time in Texas to your hospitality in Denver, I've told Luke many times that one day I wish to be like you. I love learning more about how to be a working woman from you. You are kind, you are generous, and above all, a wonderful Christian mentor. You hold God first and your family second, always willing to lend a helping hand. And more so, you do it with a particular flair that makes it fun for everyone involved. You are an incredible woman. I love you, Janis. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, friend. I love Janis Kugler, and I'm so thankful that you are my friend and that you're in my life. You are fun, you are creative, you are innovative, you are kind, and you are loving. It is a blessing to serve with you in ministry, but also to have you as my friend. I'm so thankful for you. I remember a time where just your words of wisdom were so impactful in my life. The day that I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and you called me and you pointed me straight to Jesus, straight to Scripture in Isaiah. And I just can't thank you enough for how that inspired me and really gave me strength to carry on. So it has been so fun to share things that we've done together in MOPS, and I just love you dearly. I hope you have an amazing birthday because you're amazing.
Karen, you ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
You all polished up here? Your teeth
Yep.
clean? Picking your nose?
Nope, not anymore. Go.
Janice, happy birthday. I just want to tell you how much I value your personality and being around your happy self. And I also want to tell you that what I value about you is your friendship with my wife has helped to keep her sane over many years, and that is no small task.
Okay, Janice, sure, I know. There have been a few times when you had to talk me down off the ledge, well, maybe a half a dozen or possibly 12. I do love that about you. You are able to do that. You are calm in a storm. What I love about you most, though, is you make me laugh all the time. You have the biggest heart in the whole entire world. You are so generous, loving, and kind, and I agree with your daughters. You're one of the best people in the whole entire world. Happy birthday. I love you.
Hey, sweet friend. Happy 60th birthday. I'm so excited to get to celebrate with you. You are a true friend, and I appreciate that so much, that you are a great listener and that you always point people to Jesus, and you have done that to me time and time again in the last 32 years or however long we've been friends. I do remember your 30th birthday, and we were on the ladies' retreat for Mission Hills, and I felt very rebellious and brought Bailey's Irish Cream little bottles, smuggled them into my suitcase, and after everybody else went to bed, we had a private Bailey's Irish Cream and coffee late at night, and we thought we were so rebellious. How funny were we? Oh, and how times have changed. A huge impact you had on my life was 21, 22 years ago, I'm not sure. But it's when we had friends who were going through a divorce, and we had other friends whose baby was going to go be with Jesus after just 2 days. And my faith was a little bit shaken, and it was a hard time for me personally, and you gave me a very special gift, and I'm sure you remember, but you probably don't know how treasured it is to me and how I've hung on to it all these years. The frame is long gone, but this was what you gave me, this picture of your sweet girls. And the note was, may we always believe in miracles. And I have come back to that so many times in my life. And may we always believe in miracles. And I love you.
Hey, Janis, we love you. It's great to be able to say you're our friend. And hope you have a great year this year.
Wait. My favorite thing about Janis is her never-ending optimism, and my life has been impacted by Janis because she's shown me the real meaning of what courage is.
My favorite thing about my Aunt Janis is her laugh, and how no matter what and no matter when, she's always having a good time and always brings other people together to enjoy life and be thankful for what they have. And Aunt Janis, you've impacted my life personally, just in everything I do, having you lift me up and seeing how you lift others up to fulfill their potential. And even if it's little things, just like always complimenting me on playing piano for you. It's little things like that make me feel valued.
And I have so many favorite things about Janis, but I want to tell just kind of more of the funny stories of humorous events down at the BCRP property, because it's one of my favorite things about Janis. In spite of the challenges of camping, her courage and her willingness to go along and set up the tent, help prepare the food, and do all the fun tasks of camping, knowing full well it is not a Four Seasons resort. And we have had so much fun on that property, and we've about lost our lives in numerous storms on that property. But I tell you, it's all about being together, and I know that having you in my life has been huge. I can't even express how huge. Just that you are truly a sister. I can turn to you at any time to talk, and we can turn to scripture, and you are an encouragement, and you are one courageous woman. I love you.
So Janis, we go back over 40 years. I think 42 or 3 from what I calculated, when you first started dating Steve. And you truly have been like a sister to me. And you've been a peacekeeper within our family. And I think it's a true miracle, the fact that you put up with my brother for that many years as well. They say that behind every good man is a great woman, and that clearly would be the way to explain and describe you. You've been an inspiration. Love you, and congratulations. We love you, Aunt Janis.
We love you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Janis, I'm thankful for how you have been a very present cheerleader to our family. You've demonstrated a godly example through your own family, and in turn, you've invested in us and you've encouraged us all along the way, and we are so thankful. The B team, I speak for all of them, loves you so much. Also, I just want to shout out that your personal struggles have been a huge testimony of hope to us as we see you become an overcomer with confidence and with courage. God hid you in his shelter in the day of trouble. You waited for the Lord and you became strong. You let your heart take courage and waited for him. You waited for the Lord. The Lord is the stronghold of your life. I am so thankful for you.
So what is my favorite thing about Janis? Well, let's say, number one, she's an overcomer. She's been a champion in terms of her perspective and approach to just her health and the cancer and all. The other area that she's been an overcomer, I'd say, is when Libby and I were able to have a child after child after child after child, and Janis and Steve both were challenged, and that was a hard thing for them. Janis was still so supportive, so encouraging us and excited for us when we found out that we were pregnant with another beautiful child. So I'd say she's an overcomer. The other area that I would say for Janis is that she's okay with who she is. She has a self-confidence that's beautiful and appealing, and an incredible sister. I think of a picture from Lake Powell, a family vacation, that she woke up with a morning hairdo that was up, down, sideways, front, back. It'd make Traub's hair look beautiful. And so we have a picture of her and Daniel together. Janis is okay with who she is, and she is a beautiful, beautiful person. How has she impacted my life? I would say she has always believed in me and encouraged me. Always been a support through ups and downs. When we have kids that we needed help with, she was there. When we had problems, she was there. And for me personally, as a younger brother, annoying brother, even in high school, in junior high, Janis watched out for me. She made sure I was wearing the right fashions. I remember specifically when bell bottoms came into fashion, she was very much a person that made me wear the right clothing. So thank you, Janis. You've impacted my life. I'm such a fashion statement because of you. Love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Janie. I'm so thankful for you and your family. Thank you for always taking me in as one of your own and caring for me as if I was part of your family. I've always felt at home with the Kugler clan. My last 4 years definitely wouldn't have been the same without you and sweet Carrie, and I'm so thankful for that. You just radiate Jesus' love and shine His light every day, and I'm so thankful that I have gotten to be a part of that, and I just thank you for being my Colorado mom, and I hope I get to see you soon. Love you, and enjoy your birthday party. Bye!
Happy birthday, Janis, the most persistently positive and kind person I know. You really are God's example to all of us of how to face life's unwanted challenges with positive persistence. Happy birthday, dear friend.
Hi, Janis. Happy birthday. You are entering the very best decade of your life. I just know it. I'm so glad to be part of this tribute to you tonight. And when I think of you, I think of the word generous, generosity. You are one of the most generous people I know, with your compliments and encouragement, with your time investment, with your just investment in relationships. And I also think of the presents you give people. You are just so generous because they are unique and meaningful. Like, for instance, remember this necklace? You've given it to several of us, and I just love this necklace. It is just so unique, and it has my initial on it, and it just means so much to me. I wear it all the time. And then this, you gave several of us an embosser. You know, you can put it on a piece of paper or a card, and it has my name, and it says it's for me, or put it on the front page of a book, and it's just so cool. And it's tells the person that it's from me, but it's really from you. And so I'm so grateful every time I use that. And I just think that this generosity has become an example to me, and every time I have this opportunity to make a choice of how much to invest myself or my finances in something, I really do think of you. I mean this. You are an example to me, and that is why, Janis, I wear my WWJD bracelet all the time, and it means, what would Janis do? And that's what I think about when I have a choice to make about being generous. I love you, Janis. Happy birthday.
Hi, Janis. Happy birthday to you. There are many things that I love about you. One being your laugh. You have the greatest laugh ever, and I love to hear you laugh. You have been such a strong rock in my life, and I thank you so much for that. I could live to 150 and never be able to repay you for everything you've done for me, Brian, and Morgan. Thank you so much for being encouraging, supportive, and I just admire your graciousness. I love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Aunt Janis. I'm so grateful for you, and I'm so grateful for all of these years that I've gotten to spend with you and gotten to look up to you. And one of my favorite things about you, I think, is your ability to connect people and your ability to see people's strengths and pull those out and even relate those to others and to their work. And I think that coaching is just such a great fit for you, and I have personally benefited from that from you, with you coming to my work and mentoring me as a leader in a nonprofit, but also I guess it's like a non-specific coaching, but even before that, your care of me all growing up, your care of me within our large family, seeing me as an individual, and I'm just so grateful for that connection that we have, and I am lucky to have you as an aunt. Happy birthday, and I wish I was there in person to celebrate, but for now I'll just have to give you a hug from far away. Know I'm thinking and praying of you, and in much gratitude. All right.
Hi Mama Cougs, happy birthday. I wish more than anything I could be there this weekend, but I hope you have a wonderful time and everyone is going to have a great time. I just wanted to say that I can't thank you enough for everything you have done for me and my family. The kindness and generosity that you and your family shows towards everyone, including me, I have no words to say thank you, but I just appreciate you being another family and mom for me and everything over the years, and always being kind to take me in. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and hope to see you soon. Love you. Bye.
Hi Janis, happy birthday. Just wanted to say how much that you mean to me. You take everyone in, all of Carrie's friends, in as your own family, and you treat us like your own daughters, and that means so much. You are so wise and you care about those around you. And just wanted to say happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Miss Janis. We love you.
Love you from Texas. Bye.
Happy birthday, Janis.
Janis, I can't be there tonight because I'm with Krista, and you know where I am because you've been here with us. Aren't you jealous? Easy for me. My favorite thing about you is how generous you are with your time, your treasure, and your talent. You have modeled that to me so well, and I have been the beneficiary of that. And in fact, I know that that's an important value to me because of an exercise you led me through once.
Yeah.
And so, yes, you are generous, and you have impacted me by being generous and giving me permission to make some life changes. You were a voice of, it is okay to let some things go, and you know what those are.
Mm-hmm. So along with that, because I also appreciate that about you, Janis, but I would also say you're so fun, but you're so intentional too, and those things together are such a dynamic combination. So I see you living so intentionally with your family, with your life, with your ministry, with the way that you offer your services and your talents to people. And it inspires me to live that intentionally too, and to really make the most of every moment and seize the moment, seize the day, take advantage of the opportunity that we have right now in the present to make the most of life. So thank you for that. We love you, and happy birthday. Happy birthday.
My favorite thing about you, Aunt Janis, is that you are the most genuine person I know. You care about everyone in your life, and you go so far and do extreme measures just to make everyone so happy, and I really appreciate that about you. You have impacted my life by being an amazing role model and just loving on me so much. I always feel welcome at your home, and I just couldn't ask more in an aunt. Happy birthday, and I love you so much.
Janis Kugler, happy birthday to you. What an awesome milestone, and it's been super fun to get to know your awesome family over the last few years. I always think of you, Janis, as a very godly, Christ-like woman and a huge example to me as a friend who also likes to have a lot of fun. And here's to many more years, and thanks so much for inviting us to this great event.
Happy birthday, Janny. I'm sorry I can't be at your party, but I hope you're celebrating, and I wish I could be there. I love you lots and hope the 60th is the best year yet. My favorite thing about you is your generosity, authenticity, and support. You have a giver's heart, and it shows in how you spend your time and your money. You've always supported me, whether that's been in film, magic tricks when I was younger, athletics, theater, or just the nitty-gritty of life. I've been blessed to spend my years growing up with Carrie and thus you, whether that was camping each summer, skiing, Mexico, hiking with the pups, boating and jet skiing at Chatfield Reservoir. You're fun, kind, wise. You throw the best parties and make some mad cappuccino punch. And you're the absolute queen of Mexican Train, which is the best Domino's game. You're an amazing aunt, mother, grandmother, sister, wife, and friend. And my life's better for knowing you. Happy birthday. Love you, Janis.
Hey Janis, it's Nancy. Happy birthday. I've never done one of these. This is going to be really awkward, but what I want to say to you is how wonderful I think you are. I remember sitting on our bed when, I don't know, we were about 15 and 18, on my bed in my room talking about Steve and I think whether you were going to break up with him. And I'm so glad you didn't. It's been so wonderful having you as a sister-in-law. So many good memories, the kids and skiing at Winter Park, scuba diving, catch-up lunches, celebrations of so many kinds. What do I appreciate about you the most? Gosh, that's a hard one. You've become almost just like a sister to me, and I love you, and I appreciate your faith, your encouragement, the way you're a mentor to so many. I appreciate your resilience, how you handle stress and hard things, and how you encourage me through those times. And I just appreciate your fun, and you help put things in perspective. So happy birthday. Love you.
Hey Janis, happy birthday!
Happy 60th.
Yikes! How did we ever get that old?
1957 was a great year.
Such a great year.
Yes.
And just to let you know, I'm still not 60 yet. Anyway, we love you. You have been such an important part of our life for so long. I'm not sure I can only come up with one thing. I think for me, though, what stands out is your sweet, gentle spirit, that you are always thinking of other people and willing to help them out. And it just permeates through whatever you do. And such a blessing to have you and your family in our lives.
And I'll just add to that, Janis, your quiet wisdom, how you can get into people's lives and share your insights, and you don't have to do it on a stage. You do it quietly and efficiently, and it's made a difference in our lives in more than one way. But I also have to throw out one of my favorite stories about you is jumping over a margarita glass at
That's what I was gonna say.
Bola's parking lot, and I can't honestly remember if you jumped over it or not, if you made it, but it's just the memory of one of the few times you gave in to peer pressure and actually did it.
And that we stole a margarita glass, and there were 8 of us out in the parking lot watching it. Anyway,
happy birthday
again. Happy birthday, sweet friend. We love you.
My favorite thing about Janis is her genuine interest and concern for getting to know who people are and what makes them tick. Just the time she'll spend talking to you, to all the work that she's done, strengths finders, and just trying to figure out what it is that makes each person individual, and then using that to help them leverage their talents in some way. I think that's just an awesome thing, and something that I always appreciate is when she spends that time talking to me and helping me kind of sort through stuff like that. In terms of impact for my life, there's the obvious example of her graciously allowing me to marry her daughter. But beyond that, she has been just so awesome. I've learned so much from her, and her impact has been seen throughout nearly half my life now, and seeing her not just as my mother-in-law, but as a second mom and somebody who is really there for me and interested and just concerned and wanting to see me be successful as an individual, as a professional, as a husband, and as a father. So her impact has been seen in pretty much every area of my life. And for that, I'll always be grateful for that. Happy birthday. Love you.
Hi Mom, it's me, your oldest daughter. It's time for my video. So question number 1. What is your favorite thing about Janis Kugler? My favorite thing about Janis Kugler is that I am only one of 2 people that's lucky enough to call her Mom. And not only is she Mom, but she's also one of my favorite people and one of my very best friends. So happy birthday to one of my all-time favorite people. I'm so thankful for you. Question number 2. How has your life been impacted by Janis Kugler? Well, my sister told us that we're only allowed to make a short video. So I will quickly go through 5 life lessons that I've learned from you, Mom. Number 1. Be a great mom, but also don't forget who you are and be sure to chase your own dreams too. Your kids will learn by watching you live your life, and they will become better kids because of that. Number 2, don't forget to be wildly generous with what you've been given. I'm not sure there's anybody out there I've ever met who's more generous than you and Dad. Number 3, the importance of surrounding yourself with lifetime friends. Number 4 is that even when life doesn't go as planned, God remains faithful, that He loves us more than we love each other, that He's worthy of our trust and He will always see us through, that He will split the sea so we can walk right through it. Number 5, last but not least, is that we've been naked in a lot of places, but there's nothing better than family. Happy birthday, Mom. Love you.
Happy birthday, Mom. I hope you're enjoying this party. It's so much fun. I'm excited that I get to give this gift to you. So I can't even begin to say my favorite things about you or how you have impacted my life because you're my mom. You are my rock, my number 1 fan, encourager, role model, and so much more. Without you, I would be a disaster, and you know that. You always know what to say when I call you crying. I wouldn't have made it this far in life without you being there for me. Thank you for being the most incredible woman to look up to. I am one lucky gal to have you as my main mentor. You are strong, courageous, loving, and very generous. If I turn out to be half of the woman you are, I will be overjoyed and feel accomplished. We need more Janis Kuglers in this world. I know Jesus looks down on you and sees how you live your life every day and just smiles. Thanks for being the best person, mom, and best friend in the whole world. Happy birthday again. I hope you're enjoying this. Love you to the moon and back.
Janis, happy 60th birthday. How do I begin to describe in a minute or two what the last 45 years have meant? First off, just again, happy birthday. Our 60s are going to be great. I know we're going to have a lot of fun together. Can't wait to do more things and spend more time with you. And I know every day now, I think is a little bit more precious than the one before. And milestones like this are extremely special. And I just appreciate every day we get to spend together. So proud of you, the way you've handled your cancer and the adversity with that, and your faith in the Lord. And I appreciate your spirit and your willingness to say yes to life's experiences and not no. You're a great partner, a great wife, mom to Kelly and Carrie, and grandma to Addie and Grayson. And mostly you're just a great friend, your willingness to invest in the people here. And I think that if you look around at the gathering tonight, that's a great tribute to you. Can't imagine what my life would be without you, and I love you and appreciate you. My favorite thing about you, besides your willingness to put up with me, would be your love for your Lord, our Lord, and your willingness to invest in people and the relationships that go with that. And also just your rock solid, steady personality. I've always admired that. So there's probably no way to say how you've impacted my life, because you are my life and my life is your life. So I think we're pretty entwined, and I feel blessed for that. We even think the same things, and sometimes we say the same things, and it drives our kids all nuts. So just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Enjoy tonight, enjoy everybody that's here, and know that you are loved by everybody here. So happy birthday.